Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, I will present to you to defend the proposal for this study. Before that, my name Muhammad Ishaq Sadiq bin Amin. I'm from MSR 45F2E. I am from student from ITM Serpent Tiga. So the topic that I choose for this study is relationship eating behavior between mental health of sports science student the ITM Serpent Tiga. So we will go to the background of the study. First thing first is the statistic for Malaysia for mental illness is the second ranked biggest health problem after the heart disease, which is the heart attack and also the heart failure. And the next thing first is the prevalence of depression in Malaysia was estimated between 8% until 12%, which is very high risk for us, right? Then with the depression, according to Scopus K 2009, depression is a serious mental illness that causes the cognitive reactivity of human feel and how someone think and act. And yet, the extensively undiagnosed or untreated due to the stigma for this depression, loss of effective treatment, we will undergo to the mental health disorders. So, with the disordered eating behavior could be the result of the executed preoccupation with a healthy diet that is produced, which is at least intensified during the course of the program. This, as we can see, that when the student having the eating behavior problem disorder, which is during the course study started, okay, and then for this study, we want to investigate the relationship. So the background of the study is the relationship between eating behavior and mental health. In previous studies were associated after behavior, eating behavior with depression, anxiety, impulsive eating symptom, and also the abdominal obesity. So for this statement from Irina Lazarovich 2015, this can be the evidence that there is a relationship between eating behavior and also mental health. Okay, but that for Mexican college student. So we want to investigate for Malaysian student, which is to be specific is outside student. So the statement of the problem for this study is there is a finding that suspicion belief that sometime brought forward, which is from the previous study from student nutrition and dietetics when they have started their studies when with the motivation deal with their own identity problems and study. As you can see here, as from previous stated that hence the student from the nutrition itself also have the dietary problem. So that stated from the student having the eating behavior problem disorder. Okay. So and the next is the young adult woman were chosen because early adulthood is the peak age of the onset bulimic behavior. Because of this behavior are more common in women than in the men. According to the Strichmore 2009, it stated that women have more triggered to the bulimic behavior, which is the eating behavior problem. So the problem that we want to focus on either that is true that women having the peak onset for bulimic behavior, compared to the men. Okay. So the research objective for this study is, the first one is to determine eating behavior among the sports science students. And the second one is to determine the level of the mental health of sports science student. And lastly is to identify there is a relationship between the mental health and eating behavior or not among the sports science students. The next is the significance of the study. Okay. The result from the previous journal from Simon 2011 has the impact from the student awareness about the mental health and the obesity at a young age. As you know, the study is which for this study stated that show the best management of stress and eating behavior in order to decrease the prevalence of obesity and depression among students. So as we can see, when someone having the body weight problem, which is the obesity and also the overweight, and sometimes we will trigger the brain that is for depression or for having the big body. Okay, so there is we need to give the awareness about the mental health for the at young age. The next one is the literature review that I overview for the original that conclude that including the eating behavior and also mental health. So for the eating behavior, we've got the career King 2007, which is stated that for the eating behavior is low in daily consumption of food due to processing times and convenience as the barrier for them having the healthy eating behavior. It is for students having the problem to get the healthy food, which is the low daily consumption, which is the barrier, the full barrier for them to get the healthy diet. The next is student needs to sleep longer in the morning, is taking time before or put together breakfast like consuming of eat food institution with the effect of food speeding. This according to Joe Mark Spencer in 1999, is the student need to sleep longer, which is as we can see for the normal sleep, which is 8 hours, 6 or 8 hours, right? Then for the digestion of the food that we eat or we consume, which is will impact for the student, which is as we know, students have lack of sleep. If we know that students having a problem with to manage their time and also to complete their task for the assignment. Okay. The next is it is like what likewise crucial taking that into the account and to conduct potential effect on ability and academic success. As we know, if we get the student got the unhealthy diet and also having the mental health, we can affect the academic success. Okay? And the next one is almost 1/2, is the half of the arena population live in a country with the highest food increase according to 100,000 human beings, as according to the Ken Smith 2014. The next, due to the relation the gesture behavior with intellectual health symptoms and affiliation being obese and overweight, it is vital to emphasize the mental element prevention of the problem. I said before, for somebody or someone that having a weight problem, that will affect their mental element, which is their the people will talk about him or her. So sometimes it will disturb for the interesting behavior. Someone will say that you stop eating. Sometimes you stop eating the carbohydrate, but it doesn't matter. But it will affect your health, mental health. Okay. The next is there are several studies that emphasize that elevated level of impulsivity was frequently detected among obese people. So I want to see that either from the student level from Malaysia, is the ITM itself, we want to see how the level of the mental health and how their eating behavior or eating pattern. So this is the methodology for this study. So the first one is the research design. The research design is for this study is descriptive and also the correlation research design. Because of what? Because it used a correlational study to determine if for this study either there is a relationship or there is no relationship between the exist variable. It is you can see here for the IV for the study is eating behavior, and for the DD we want to see the mental health. Okay. So the next one is we go to the sampling. Is the target population for this study is uh, comes from the ITM sport science student from the Faculty of Sport Education. And for your information, the total for FSR student in total for there are two courses, sport science student and also sport management. The total for the FSR student is 786, but I only choose for the sport science student. The total for the student is 338. And the method for the setting that I choose is cringy and modern. Okay, so we go to the table first. Okay, as you can see, the level that 340 is the population size, and the sample 181 is the sample that I should get from that population. So the total of the FSR sport science student is 358 students, including for the degree level and also diploma level. And as you can see from the table just now, it's the sample from the 340 is 181. So according to the Krejci and Morgan 1970, to get the accurate sample is to calculate the dropout probability, which is the method is to times with the population times with the 20%. Which is for me, for example, for this method is 340 multiply with 20%, which is we got is 68, and we plus with the sample is 100. The total for the sample that we should take from the 358 is 249. The next one is the inclusion and also exclusion for the study. The inclusion on the study, all the subjects are willing to participate in the study, and all the subjects will use the same test and also the measurement and also the method. Okay, there is no prejudice. Okay, the exclusion for this study is there who have a chronic disease are excluded from this study, and also someone or any any subject who are not willing to cooperate with the study, they are trying to proceed with the study. So next one is the instrumentation for this study. It is there are two instrumentation, which is the first one we will use the food frequency questionnaire, which is the first author that is used is Larkin 1989, but for the study is the author is Manisto in 1996, which is they modified for the questionnaire. And from the modified FFQ, the Cronbach alpha coefficient was 0.81 for the internal consistency. Okay, the next one we will use the general anxiety disorder scale of Carroll and Davidson based on the DSM-IV criteria to test the anxiety disorder. Is the first instrumentation is we will use the to test the eating behavior or eating pattern for someone, and the next one is to test the mental health. Okay. The next one is the data collection procedure. Is the first thing that I will do is I will get the ethical approval by the Faculty of Sports Science students, Sports Science and Education. And then after I got the ethical approval, I will go to the HAP to get the information that the total amount of the FSR student is the population, the sample that I need. And then after I got the amount of the student, I will approach them and explain the purpose of the study. And then for them that willing to and want to join the study and participate, I will give the consent form to the subject to uh, to ensure that they are fully willing and they are for the responsibility for taking this study. And lastly, I will do the data collection. So from the data analysis from the research objective that I got, the first one is determine the eating behavior and also the mental health among the sports science students. The data analysis by using the descriptive analysis, which is the mean standard deviation. And for the third objective is identify relationship between mental health and also eating behavior. Is we will use the correlation analysis, which is we want to know there is a relationship or correlate between the IV and also the DV. Okay, so these are the references. Okay, so it's all for defending for proposal research.